guys, it is Wednesday, just doing another check-in, and this is not like a filter or something behind me. It's actually really foggy right now, so I'm trying to get my walk in. I have so much stuff going on in my head and so many things that I need to do at work that I really have a hard time just focusing right now, but I wanted to get my workout in. We had a great workout today with strength training, and we always have so much fun. We always talk about food when we are together and we're doing something really hard. It makes the time go by so fast. It's so funny. We talked about like Thanksgiving and what we want, and one of my coworkers, she gave me a bunch of recipes that are like either like low sugar or no sugar and like gluten-free. So just want to encourage you guys to keep working out. Hey guys, it is Saturday, leaving cold plunge per my usual routine, heading down to get my Target order, which I just got my essentials, which is paper towels, laundry detergent, and trash bags. That's all I needed on this trip. And so my week with my health and wellness has been going really well. And today is my laundry day, so I can't do my cycling, so I think I'm going to do it tomorrow. And then I'm also thinking about pumpkin patch for tomorrow after cold plunging. I don't know, just kind of depends. I wonder what the weather's going to be like. It's been super cold by the beach, and then you go like a mile inland and it's blazing hot. It's really strange. So anyways, that's kind of like our weather right now in fall. Last night I ended up making some beef because I was starving yesterday. Oh my god, you guys. I ended up making salmon the night before, and then I ate half of it, and then I finished the rest for lunch. So I had that and salad, and that was not enough. I was starved. So by the time I left after doing my little hike, I went and I got groceries. I was like, you know, let me just order groceries for the week. They got delivered, and I ended up making beef, potatoes with ghee, and then I made mushrooms. That's what it was. I couldn't remember. So I ended up making like mushrooms because I'm like, I like putting the mushrooms in after the meat's done because it gets all like the meat juices and it makes it really good and it's already flavored. So I did that last night and it was so freaking good. So I'm going home and I'm going to eat that. And I would love to have green juice today again, but that's like not on my budget plan. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm trying to be really good about like saving my money right now. I'm also like in the process of like considering what am I going to do for my birthday this year. It's year 41. The past 2 years I've been doing national parks, and right now I'm just not sure which national park I want to go to. And then I was also thinking, I'm like, you know, it would be nice to get out of state. Like I've been up north already this month, or last month? I guess it was last month. Already last month, and I was like, okay, so I've been to all the Pacific Coast states, with exception to Alaska. So I was like, okay, well, what else can I do on the cheap that I can drive to? And I'm like, I've already been to Arizona, already been to Nevada this past year, and I'm like, I'd love to go to Yellowstone, but right now it's their winter season, so that's not going to work. And so then like it popped in my head, I'm like, well, what about New Mexico? I'm like, what do they have in New Mexico that's kind of cool that I could go to? But I would have like cheap tickets. So I don't know if like the airport in New Mexico is super convenient. That I don't know. I'm not really 100% sure. So I have to kind of figure that out in the next couple of days. And then if I'm going to do a road trip, if anything, it would probably be up north to Monterey. I'm going back and forth between Monterey and like seeing the redwoods. So Monterey is like the same drive I just did up to my cousin's wedding. It's like 6.5 hours, or you know, almost 7 hours. So it's not that bad. And then I could go to the aquarium that's there, which is cool. I can always go whale watching because that's not too expensive. And then of course there's the beach. There's like the Fisherman's Wharf that's there. And I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. I'm trying to think, and then like the nearest national park I think is it's Redwoods, and that's still like another 2 hours away I think, or Lassen National Park. it was shut down due to a fire up there. So I don't really know, but I'm gonna have to do some research. But I'm also thinking, like, what are the fun things I could do in October, because it's my birthday month. Last year I ended up getting a zoo pass that I only used once, so I don't think I'm gonna be doing that again. But it would be fun to just do like a zoo day, and I just want to do things that are so different and that I haven't done before but don't cost a lot of money. So I'm trying to get really creative. So if you have any like ideas or places that you go, or like national parks that you've gone, leave me a comment, because I would love to know like what's a quick and easy. I have 5 days off, so I'm trying to figure out like, and it's either within driving distance or I can get really cheap tickets with Southwest Airlines. So that's kind of where I'm at, trying to figure all of that out. And then sticking to my health and wellness, I am trying to encourage as many people as I can who are really struggling with their health to do the Whole30, because I really do know, for me especially, it works, and it just confirms everything in my mind that I already know, that I've been denying about my health and wellness, is that everything is tied to my diet. So I want to continue on with that, and it's not as hard as y'all think. Like, yes, it can be a pain that you have to cook your own food. Oh wait, you have to cook your own food a lot of the times. Once you get the hang of it, and like you food prep, like I only cooked last night because I cooked up all of my meat. I had salmon and boneless, skinless chicken breasts. That was what I bought last week, so I ran out. So that's the only reason why I went and got groceries the other day, because I was like tempted to go get something like Chipotle. And Chipotle is, you know, pretty healthy, but yet still like processed food, a little bit higher in salt than I would like. It's just trying to figure all of that out right now, and just really trying to get myself together, you know, and to get everything that I need health-wise in order. I really, of course, have like my December goals, so I look better, to get down closer to my goal weight. But also, like, most importantly is when I get my next checkup at the doctor's, I really want her to be surprised, because I have kind of been on this plateau for the past, you know, at least a year that she's seen me, where she's like, you need to keep losing weight, but my weight has been like stuck. So it will be really cool for her to see really a huge difference. And I know she's going to be like, what did you do? And I'm going to be like, well, I stopped eating like crap. That's what I did. I'm here at Target. I'm waiting for the people to bring me my order. And so I am going to do this really quick. Hold on. And in addition to being super excited about my birthday at the end of the month and doing a really cheap trip on a shoestring budget, but also the holidays, I'm really excited about holiday time, spending time, just enjoying the scenery of the seasons, and just the music, the joy. I'm already singing Christmas music and doing my Christmas countdown. And, you know, I love this time of year. I love fall, but I especially love Christmas. And so my next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to need to start experimenting with making sugar-free desserts. And that's going to be, I don't know, I think it's going to be a challenge just to know that I really want to stick to this. I have to get really creative with what I want to do. And so I think the real test is going to be my birthday, is finding a dessert that is healthy, that has no sugar, and that is really delicious. So that is my next test, is to figure all of that out. What do I want to do? What desserts? And I don't know, maybe I'll do that today, is I'll just kind of look through TikTok to see if there's any like good recipes. I had one of my coworkers, she gave me quite a few recipes that she's used of what are either like low in sugar or no sugar, or things that I can swap out and I can use natural sugars instead. So I think if anything that I'm going to be adding into my diet is like desserts, but I'm going to really go for the no sugar, because I feel like it's a really slippery slope for me to have dessert. It really is. I'm a personality that if I have one, then I'm going to want one another day, and I'm going to make an allowance for a little bit more. And so, I don't know. It's crazy. It's time for me to watch baseball, because the Dodgers are playing against the Padres. And even though I am now lived in San Diego longer than I lived up in LA, I still consider myself an LA person. So I am going to cheer for the Dodgers. It has been a lot of crap talking to my boss about it because he's a huge Padres fan. Just been trolling him every time. Like, we've been doing email exchanges. It's been hilarious. I just been trolling him with all these Dodger gifts and memes and stuff. So hopefully the Dodgers can win, and that'd be awesome. And then go to the World Series, which would be amazing. That's kind of where I'm at right now, and just trying to not spend a ton of money and be really conscious of what I'm doing with my finances, and then just getting on top of a couple of things that I set a goal for paying off to share. So I only have a little over $3,000 left on my car, which is awesome. And I have a student loan that I really need to pay off, and that will bring me down. I think I'll have like 6 more after that, which is so ridiculous. And yeah, so I think that like watching my weight and being more conscious about doing things is helping me get focused in other areas of my life. And so it's been really positive. One area of my life I need to work on is the back of my car, which is a mess, but it's like the only place in my world that I have just let go to crap. So I'm gonna work on that. But anyways, I am gonna let you go. I'll talk to you guys later, maybe after church, depending on how I feel. But yeah, just want to like encourage you guys. Like, I've already encouraged 2 coworkers to try to Whole30 and get the book and actually read it. It's like a big chunky book, but most of it has recipes. If you don't know how to cook or how to like chop things up, it explains like everything. It's basically like a guide for you of how to make your meals healthy and without all the other added crap in it. And it makes it super simple. And honestly, for me, it's way easier for me to figure out and do things and to shop and to make meals, because all I know is that it's protein, herbs, seasonings with no added sugar or MSG and all that other crap, natural seasonings, and it's like meat, veggies. Like, it's pretty simple. So you can't lose. So check that out. The Whole30 have a website full of recipes, whole community to cheer you on. I haven't joined the Whole30 community, but I am well into month 2, and I'm just going to keep going even for the holidays. It's going to be tough, but I have done it before where I did no sugar throughout the whole holiday season, and I made it through with flying colors. So anyways, I'll check you guys later. Okay, so I'm here at Bates Nut Farm right now. I got some sugar-free candy, and it's like 100 degrees, so I don't think I'm going to be able to hang out here too long. I just went into their store, and it's chaos in there, but I'm just going to stroll around, go grab pumpkins, and then probably head out. Eating my sugar-free chocolates, and they actually were pretty good. I'm surprised. Hopefully my stomach will appreciate them and not like give me an upset stomach in a little bit. It's 100 degrees. I'm gonna look for a pumpkin really quick. I'm probably gonna grab like a little guy, but I just thought I'd trounce around with my orange pumpkin friends in the background. Okay, so I got 2 pumpkins, 1 and 2, and I've only been here less than 45 minutes, but it's so hot that I'm not feeling well, so I'm just gonna take off. But at least I got my pumpkins. I walked around a little bit. I got my sugar-free chocolate. I was like walking around, I'm like, I know they had sugar-free, I know they did, and finally I found it. And I was gonna get myself like a fruit smoothie because I was so hot. but the line was too long. And I'm like, that's all I need is to do is like faint out here in the heat. It's cool because it's literally almost 100 degrees. It's like 97 right now, and that's way too hot for me to be out here in the middle of the day. But it felt good to get sun on my skin though. But me hanging out here, it's just not gonna happen. So anyways, yeah, that was my fun little short trip to Bates, and even my phone was telling me that it was hot. So I was like, okay, evidently it's too warm and it's time to get inside and put some air conditioning on. So it's starting to thin out right now too, because a lot of people are just hot.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The mist rolls in slowly, covering everything in its path. Dreams loom like silent stencils, but if you listen closely, you'll hear them. Faint at first, barely noticeable whispers. Some say they're just the wind, but those who venture too far into these woods know the truth. The whisper belongs to them. The ones who vanished long ago, swallowed by the mist, never to be seen again. Tonight, the whispers are calling. Can you hear them? They tell stories of what lurks beyond the fog. Shadows that move when you're not looking. Voices that grow louder with every step you take. The further you go, the harder it is to turn back, until you realize you're not alone. You were never alone. The mist has found you, and the whispers.